Wake up, it's Friday, 65 degrees, absolutely beautiful outside. JC?
Yeah, well, it ain't going to be 65 long. But anyway, hey, thank y'all for getting up with us. I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a fantastic looking Friday morning. Let's just hope it stays that way. Joining me today, Matthew, Tom, and Rick. Let's do a fiddle and get going.
Let's do
Rick,
it.
of all the times I've been doing it, I've never seen you once play an instrument.
He sings.
Yeah.
Why don't you take up dulcimers? You know, play a dulcimer.
There's a workshop for that on Saturday.
Ooh.
Be there.
Matthew, how you?
I'm good. I'm good.
You going to game this week?
I'm not. We're gonna be at home watching. It's a late one this week.
Well,
so.
call me. Make sure I'm staying awake. Tom, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh, good. Frank's on the phone, 230-4988. Text Gloria, my current assistant, 603-4848. We already got some food chicken up here this morning. Don't forget, Grease Fest tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Talk about a harvest moon. It's going to be out this weekend, too. Y'all didn't think I was that smart, did you? I got everything. Everything you need to know, I got out of USA Today. Rick, have you read USA Today lately?
No.
Well, they cutting back on print, evidently, because they can't even hardly see it anymore. It's so light, you know. I don't know if it's the older you get, you can't see a whole lot or what.
Something like
Don't talk about my fabulous lunch I had yesterday at the Pizza Inn in Ardmore. Shout out to all the old people, but we'll do that in just a second. Here's Gloria with the weather. Chance of rain tomorrow, so don't get them togas wet. I'm going to start something new tomorrow.
A wet toga contest.
A wet toga contest.
I knew
That's
you were gonna
right.
say that.
That's right. Matthew?
you gonna have it here?
All right, here's Gloria with the weather, because, hey, it ain't going to be bad. We got football to watch. We got fried food to eat. Chick-fil-A open right now. Run by there and grab you one. Here's Gloria with the weather.
That's right. Let's talk about the weather. It is going to bump up to 30% chance of showers on Saturday. But today we don't have to worry about the rain, so that's good. 65 degrees out there right now. Should be an absolutely beautiful evening for all those games tonight. High temperatures of 84 today with your low around 60. Tomorrow, 76. Beautiful temperatures. Anyway, 56 for your low, 30% chance of showers, and then Sunday, 20% chance of rain. I hope not. We've got that cemetery stroll tomorrow afternoon. And then, Rick, the 10-day forecast looks like 0% chance of rain for next
32 degrees,
Friday
day of the
and
fiddler.
Saturday. No, it's going to be gorgeous. 80 for the high, Rick. You
Supposed to be beautiful.
if it stays that way.
Yeah.
And Rick's happy. Notre Dame's in the top 10.
You know, when you say that, you say that. Short survey around the building.
No one cares but Rick.
Anybody here like Notre Dame? No. Rick, how can you be for the most hated school in the state of Alabama?
Well, he never wins. Cut him some slack.
Well, I ain't won the last 10 years. How'd they match you?
It's been a little while.
Give him a little love, right?
I mean, at least he stuck through the hard times. See, a lot of
That's right.
fans don't do that. They've already found another team. So.
Hey, y'all heard the quote, the ESPN yesterday. I must be the only one that in the afternoon ain't got nothing to do but to watch 2 or 3 hours of ESPN college football.
True.
They showed Pat Dye's picture. You heard about this, didn't you?
I missed this one.
Well, he spoke to a quarterback club or something in Montgomery, and they showed it. And then they did a little thing. You heard about it, didn't you? This he says,
fun of him back.
and I quote the legendary Pat Dye, I wouldn't take 10 Nick Sabans for one Gene Chizik.
Yeah, he has to say that.
Come on,
That's
Matthew.
a stupid statement.
Yeah, that's a company line, if you will.
Yeah, he's staying loyal with the product, isn't he?
That's right.
Yeah. Harvest moon rises tomorrow, Saturday. Y'all may not know, I'm practically in on all this stuff if it's in the paper.
We know that.
If you've ever wondered, Rick, like you have, what a harvest moon is, poke your head outside Saturday. That's when this year's harvest moon will rise. The harvest moon is a full moon. It's different than any other full moons. You may have shot a full moon, Rick. I don't know what you're going today. Because it rises at roughly the same time for several nights running, giving more light. In the days before tractors with headlights, Frank, moonlight to work by was crucial in getting the harvest in quickly before it rained and caused it to rot. The moon will rise at 10:19 Central Time. On average, the moon rises 50 minutes later each day than it did the day before at this time of year.
You just think you're so smart about the moon because you got a piece of it for your birthday.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for that wonderful gift.
Couldn't resist, Abby. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to update y'all in case y'all were wondering whose lost donkeys those were. They found them. You know, I had that story yesterday. Horses found on Woolly Springs Road have been returned to their owners, according to Limestone Sheriff's Department. 6 horses and 3 jackasses were found and returned.
Donkeys.
So, just in case y'all needed to know
Good
that.
news.
Did y'all watch the ball games last night? Referees were back in action, Rick. Did you watch any?
I did. I watched some of the Stanford game.
No, Cleveland, once again, they can win up there if they had to, even though they do have Richardson. Yep. They make $159,000 a year. In 2 or 3 years, they'll get a raise to $200,000 a year. Why ain't we reffing?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should get started.
Part-time job.
That's right.
Goodness.
Part-time job.
Zorro, don't Come here.
Like this ain't a shocker. Harvey Updike, accused of poison industries, has voluntarily surrendered to go to a psychiatrist testing at a state mental hospital.
About time.
Which state?
You heard what happened to him last weekend, didn't you?
Louisiana.
Yeah, right down there at Lowe's or Home Depot
Terrorist
somewhere.
threat, yeah, terrorist threat. Oh man, he's an idiot. I'm glad he's from Louisiana.
Makes the news a lot.
Oh man, sad story in the paper this morning. Ohio, that way. Get this. This is something you don't hear about. It's a woman died, but the way she died is kind of different. When your pet comes out, knocks you over, what do you think? A
Happy
big
to
dog
see
or
you.
something?
Yeah.
Sheriff's Department says a woman was struck by a pet llama that was trying to greet her when it slipped on wet grass and ran into her, knocked her over, and killed her.
Oh my.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
She had a heart attack. It said the 74-year-old woman, they called for help after the llama named Baby Doll slipped on wet grass while running to greet her and knocked her down, causing her to hit her head on the concrete.
Oh, goodness.
There was no evidence the llama was acting maliciously.
Aw.
It
They
ain't
didn't
like
kill
that
the llama,
chimpanzee
did they?
that chewed that woman's face off that time.
That's
Matthew,
the
you ever been
llama
around a
story,
llama?
and he's sticking to it, huh?
Aren't they nasty?
Hey, Matthew, that's what maybe you ought to get your kids. Instead of a dog, get them a llama.
Get them llamas, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they allow those in my neighborhood. I'd have to check the covenants, you know, see what they have to
Yeah,
say.
it's a pet.
Right. Well, they won't,
I bet
all those
you
have
can have. I
chickens,
bet
so.
you can have a pet monkey at your house.
I'm not sure about that. Like I said, we'll check. I mean, I could buy it, and if I can, I can just bring it and leave it at your
Well, you
house.
got a fence behind your house. What's wrong with having a llama back there? Hey, in my neighborhood, they got goats. What's the difference of goat and a llama? Huh?
A little
Horses,
taller.
goats.
Yeah, a little tough. Okay, let me talk about what y'all know. I'm judging the Grease Festival tomorrow and shooting video to it all at the same time. I don't know how that's going to go. But if you just happen to be looking at the morning paper, they got a list of events in there.
Good luck
Let me
reading
pass
it.
this around. Matthew, I want each one of y'all to read me a time schedule off of this schedule right here. Huh?
Read you a time.
Well, you're going to have to give me some glasses.
You're gonna need
No,
more,
you-
you're gonna
you
need
won't
more
need
than
them.
glasses.
Come on, Matthew.
I pass.
What do you want to know?
Well, can you read any of it?
Something happens at 7 p.m.
What is it?
Quit making fun.
I don't know. It looks like it's a band. Let's go with that.
Pass it on down.
Rick has glasses.
Is it blurred?
Yeah, it's
Tom, you have
blurred, but I
They
don't
just,
see.
they just want you to guess what vents are
I
coming
think
up
it's
on
one of
that.
those things you got to hold it.
No, it ain't even that way.
No, good
I
try.
thought it was 3D glasses, like you get the
Well,
3D glasses.
10:15
that come
it
together, so-
opens.
Huh?
10:15 it opens.
Wrong.
Can you read that, Rick? Come on, Rick.
11:30 opening ceremonies.
9 a.m. toga run.
Very good.
Wet
You heard that
toga
last
run.
night.
But so you can read some of
I
it.
can read a little bit of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you participating in the toga run?
I didn't get an invitation to that.
I heard that was
Open to the public,
mandatory.
Rick.
Mo-
Pass it down to the box.
USA Today's got a thing, most
Thank you.
wealthiest celebrity couples. UNN didn't
Jamie
make
and
it.
Gloria Cooper.
Well, as a
I
matter of
doubt that
fact,
very seriously.
survey says, yeah, there it is right there.
Beckham? Is Beckham on top or Beyonce? Oh, Beyonce, of course.
Beyonce. So what? I'm going to Fillers Convention. I'm a
Tom
music
Brady's
too.
up there.
Yeah. Celebrity couples, you know what it's like.
Yeah, Matthew and
You know,
Ann
your wife's
get it all the time.
she's still playing the guitar. What was that about that dulcimer thing again?
There's a workshop for you.
We had a bunch of them up here one day. Nothing against playing dulcimer, but that's got to be
baloney.
beside the auto harp, Frank. The dulcimer has got to be. You know, there's a free pinto bean concert this weekend over in Gunnersville.
You bring us
see
all
me
great
mention that
news.
yesterday?
I did see that.
What? You want to go?
Maybe
You were
we meet
supposed
the
to go to
stew
the
shacks.
rock-
You didn't go-
Yeah, you didn't go to
you
the
didn't go to the
rock-
barbecue.
I had to go.
Speaking of eating yesterday, we were up at Pizza and got to give a shout out to Zeke, this lovely bride up there yesterday. The senior
Very
citizens, I got to say hello to David Posey and David Witt, all the police officers in there
Witt,
too.
yeah.
No warrants on either of us. Go up there to eat yesterday. The Ardmore Senior Center just happened to be coming in while we were there. That's me with a red shirt on. The rest of them a little older. Well, one of the ladies, I don't know if it's one of them or not, one of the ladies comes over. We had Maddie with us, her granddaughter, 4 months old. She said, "Oh, is that your granddaughter you're already talking about?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Well, is this your daughter?" I said, "No, ma'am, that's my wife." She said, "Oh, I knew you married a younger woman, but I didn't know it was her." Come on. And then one of the ladies tells Gloria, she says, "Oh, yeah, you're the one that sits up there with those short skirts on."
You look so good. She was so sweet to me.
She was just saying that to be nice after she figured out it
She
was
was very nice.
Huh?
That was a different lady
But anyway.
that said that. She was very nice.
My wife tells me if I ever decide to leave her, she's coming with me.
Not.
Huh?
Not.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. All right, Rick, let me update you here on sports this weekend. Not much going on, Matthew. We played 8:15, you know, on
It's a
ESPN.
late one, man. I don't know if
The
I can
big
stay out.
game is, of course, Tennessee at Georgia. That's on CBS. Next weekend, I want to make this announcement right now. Shut Up did confirm yesterday, Rick. Of course, you'll be at the Fellows Convention. I stay about 30 minutes and then get out. 2:30 next week, LSU at Florida.
Ooh.
And then that night, Georgia and
Here's the road.
South Carolina. That's
my
going to
water.
be. Who would have thought the East Division would be as strong as they are this year? And who would have thought LSU is going to be as weak as they are? We're going to beat them so bad it ain't even going to be funny. Huh? Do you honestly think LSU will be undefeated when we play them?
Not if they play like last Saturday.
They got to play South Carolina the next week.
Yeah, they gotta show up a little bit better than that.
So did they
Rick?
really just play bad, or was Auburn good? Stop.
Sometimes
Brad said
Ask me
Auburn
that
was
question.
good.
Ask me that question again.
No. I thought Auburn did really well.
I picked them in an upset.
You were being sarcastic.
Rick?
I think sometimes you play the level of your competition.
Will LSU
Think that's
be
it?
undefeated in your professional Notre Dame mind when they play Alabama?
Is it at South Carolina?
I don't know. Well, but it's at Florida first.
At Florida?
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
All right. Let me do a Dear Abby, and then we'll go to break, okay? Bear with me.
Okay.
I've been married for quite a while. We got one daughter. My husband has this thing about grabbing other women behind.
Okay.
He hugs them
Okay.
and even goes in for a grab. You know, get them for a free feel there. It bothers me so much, it hurts my feelings, and I've told him so, but he still does it. Men have told me they don't want him touching their wives this way either. Others have said it's disrespectful to me, but I can't get him to stop doing it. And she says, "Dear hands off, I agree that pinching other women's bottoms is disrespectful." You think?
You had to write in to ask that?
Matthew.
Not know it?
Now, if I come down Chick-fil-A and I just start going up behind women and getting a free grab,
You're going to get arrested.
what's going to happen?
Yeah, there's usually enough police down there. You get arrested pretty quickly, I'm sure. So
That's true, Matthew. That's true. Oh, one other thing. Question you, Matthew. You know, you almost hired me to be the lever.
believer, yeah, yeah.
Why does Walmart have greeters? You know why?
Why?
You ought to be a man for being a businessman.
I'd rather you enlighten me.
Tom, you got to answer.
I'm going to let you tell me also.
I don't know.
Because shoppers like saying hello to retirees? No. Well, all kind of story. In 1980, a manager of a store in Louisiana had a problem with shoplifters. So he hired a woman to stand by the front door to greet customers and ask them if they needed any help. The greeter's mere presence intimidated any potential shoplifters. So Sam Walton went down there.
I don't know if that
In case y'all
works.
didn't know, he started Walmart. Save money, live better. And he started doing greeters every day, Matthew. So see, now that I'm approaching Tom's age, you might want to consider using me as a part-time basis to greet people. You know how I am with your
So
customers.
we could deter theft of
you know how I am with your
toilet
customers.
napkins.
That Texas lady probably never going to come back
Dishwasher.
anyway. Matthew, that Texas lady wasn't ever coming back anyway.
Bama had just beaten Texas, and he had to rub it into that poor woman that was there from Texas.
Well, Matthew didn't care. He didn't. She wasn't going to come back.
She already bought her sandwich, hadn't she?
Yeah, she was on the way out
She was
anyway.
leaving, so yeah. She was asking for directions, and Jamie was so polite to tell her how bad they got beat. So
But I gave her directions.
You
I
did.
probably sent her the wrong way, but I gave her directions.
that's right.
You
All
gave
right,
her
we'll take a break. We got a lot of stuff coming up later on the program. You're watching Cooper and Company Live on a Friday morning. I got to come back with the news in just a moment.
Good.
Y'all, hang on.
Local and loving.